Alright, last but not least, we've got Yuri. It's really fun to, mess around with this button. Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Now, it's time to find out if that's a good or a bad thing. Do you like it? That's exactly what I was gonna say. That glitch again. That glitch again. We could just stare at each other for all of eternity. I'm just kidding. Let's continue. Josh, how'd you pick up on this so quickly? Well, so apparently that was a good thing. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. That's exactly what I was about to say. This game predicts me really well. That glitch again. That glitch again. There we go. You did do a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it a bit more, imaginary. Apparently, I did a good job with that. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Yeah, I really like Yuri's personality overall. Let me just say that right now. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, and that's one of the things I like about her. So I offer that patience to her. Really good. Just giving her the same kind of respect, you know? Yeah. This game literally agrees with me. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. That doesn't sound stupid at all. In fact, that's actually a compliment. Thank you so much, Yuri. Thank you so much. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Yeah. Sometimes we all have those embarrassing works that we just don't want to share, pretty much. I understand. And besides, people would just laugh at me. I doubt they're mean members, but maybe she showed them to them before and they laughed at her. I sure hope not. Yeah, if so, I feel bad for you, girl. I feel bad for you, Yuri. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Explain your close friends, or even your close friends. Sorry, I can't speak right now. I can't speak. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Of course it's with me. I picked you. I went in reverse order this time. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught up by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tentacles as an ordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for me. Okay, there's my spot. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. Your cutting knife, the beauty of your cutting knife, that's a little bit disturbing. Let's continue. Maybe it's about slicing the bread. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one, Yuri. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon. an urge. The moon in its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic flavoring conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Interesting. Now, I can't get over the music to this. I have so much compliments for the music that is playing right now. It seems to match up a little bit with the poems, actually. Especially with Natsuki's, how it's all spider themed. It's playing a jungly music. Really like how the music matches up. Can't stress over that enough. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can tell. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take that face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Nice. Huh, that's funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being rickled for a strange interest? Yeah, that strange interest in spiders? She did? Yeah, Yuri. Just read her poem. You're not gonna believe it. It talks about why she hates Hamey. And that reason is because she likes spiders. Which is pretty weird. I hope you don't know her, because if you do know her, please, go with Natsuki and stop being friends with her now. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. It is indeed. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Yeah, usually she's like that naughty, moody character, it seems like. A staring moment again. It's here again. And again, and again, and again. We've got... Yeah, staring right into her. Alright, let's continue. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Yeah, I just might as well not tell her. Natsuki is obviously gonna make fun of you. Yeah. Sorry, Yuri. Yeah. Okay. This again. Dialogue likes to disappear on me. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would have probably hated myself. Oh, that's sad. No one should hate themselves. You know that, right, Yuri? You know that, right? I might be ranting a little now. Well, you kind of did for a second there, but not too much. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Just wait till you see me in class, Yuri. How much I like to daydream. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. If everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, Natsuki, how long did it take you to write that poem? Alright. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during this event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. That's why it's not good to assume, Monica, because maybe they didn't hear about it. You know, just a thought. We're going to be performing. Am I gonna have to perform too? Yeah, don't tell me I'm gonna have to perform. Well, luckily I'm outside the computer, you're inside, so no stage anxiety for me. I don't really get stage anxiety anyway, but I just mean I don't have to recite a poem I didn't write. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh boy. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So it's kind of like a poem festival in a way. Sayori's putting it on all the posters, in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. Well, Natsuki, you're in a literature club, so I guess you can sort of expect to perform literature. Well, now that I think about it, if I was in a club, I wouldn't be sure if I'd be expecting to perform in a literature club, exactly. There is no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Okay, looks like Monica got back to her senses about this whole performing thing. staring once again, I see. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Dot, dot, dot. But, I still think we should give it our best. Wise words. It's always good to try and... Have you all ever heard the phrase, it's better to try, like, and fail, but then, like, not trying, like, at all? Yeah. Right, we'll go through more of this in my next video. So, yeah, here's these guys for you who are, yeah. I'm glad Monica came to her senses about the performing thing. Yeah, that we should give it our best. She's right about that. Anyways, the end of this video.